In 2004, local farmer Stan Cool donated 4.7 hectares and a considerable cash amount to the community for a botanic garden parkland. The park's design was born from Stan's desire to promote global peace. Where his house stood is a monument to peace in the form of a compass. Toowoomba Council works with the Friends of Peacehaven Park volunteers on a park maintenance and expansion. I love trees with character. These monsters have been here for a long time and make perfect guardians to the park. The Friends of Peacehaven run the nursery. Any profits go to improvements in the park. The volunteers are very passionate about the native plants that they raise. The car park is never empty. I have regularly seen the streets filled with overflow. It is an understatement to call it a popular destination. It might be a bit tasteless to call this a skeleton of Stan Cool. That's just my sense of humour. Perhaps we should leave it as a work of art and a good representation of the philanthropist farmer in life and memory. To provide a peaceful and beautiful place for the Highfields community. Think of the Friends of Peacehaven. I love a bit of art. I think that this is where Stan's house stood, although it could have been where the nursery is. It would be appropriate if it were here as a monument to peace. It isn't easy to see from ground level. It is a compass with a Peace on Earth post in the centre. This part of the forest appears to be dedicated to bringing children closer to nature. All paths lead to the barbecue and playgrounds area. Among the trees are rock carvings and models of animals you would see in Australia. Welcome to the ant path. Turn left to be among the frogs. Whoever designed the playground understood the imaginations of young children. There is a water pump, sluice gates and water runoff. There are dinosaur bones buried in the sand. But there has to be a slide. All children need a slide. This video does not do justice to the spectacular view west to the Gowrie Junction and the Bunya Mountains. They call this a lake. Well, I guess it is a little large to be a pond. It has its share of avian life, probably feeding elsewhere in the grounds at the moment. The lake does make an excellent backdrop for musical events. You can see the power set beyond the jetty on the other side. Ahead you can see the bulk of the 400 odd species of native flora, all labelled. A walk through this section by those interested in Australiana will give hours of pleasure. In the distance you can see the rotunda. It would be a special place for a wedding. During the week you will often see people gathered under its shade for a good old chinwag. Those that love learning about flora, we walk through this whole section here. I lift head up. There's a number of different fancy stumps. Recky, shit on. Didn't I say that? Gabby's got herself there. Brushed help blossom. Shame the pictures have gone off. The stump of this blackbutt shows how time passes in the tree world much more slowly than for our ephemeral selves. Adds a unique flavour to life. Well used, I like to see that blackbutt fall when I go past, at different times of the day. Get loose. Apropos to nothing, what are those things on top of the car? I've never seen spherical crab pots, but that is what they appear to be.